welcome to Inscapia. Today we are doing a line by line explanation of the poem A Photograph by Shirley Toulson. So here it goes. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling. Cardboard denotes that there was a photograph that was pasted on a cardboard. So the cardboard shows me, it's showing the speaker or the poet how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling. Paddling matlab swimming. So when the two girl cousins, so in the picture there were two cousins and the poet's mother actually. Each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. So in the picture, there was the speaker's mother and two of her cousins, mother's cousins. And the mother was the eldest. So she, or the oldest, she was of 12 years or so. And all three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera. And they smiled at the photographer who was the uncle. So uncle, he clicked the photo and they were smiling through their hair. Through their hair means hawa chal raha tha, so through their hair. A sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born. And the speaker says that by looking at the picture, she could see that her mother had a sweet face. And that was before I was born, obviously because the mother was just 12 years old. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. And here we have the theme of permanence of nature. The sea, which appears to have changed less, so the sea doesn't change, washed their terribly transient feet. Transient is temporary. So the sea, the permanent sea, washed their temporary feet because now the mother is not there. The mother is long dead, but the sea is still there. It's talking about the permanence of nature. Some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. So the mother would laugh at the picture. When she sees the picture, she would laugh at it. And she used to say to her cousins, the cousins who were in the picture, see Betty and Dolly, the name of the cousins. She would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. वो जैसे हम लोग बचपन का पिक्चर देख के कभी हंसते हैं कि क्या क्या कपड़ा पहना के फोटो खिंचवाते थे. Okay, so yes, when you look at your old photos, we laugh, right? That we are dressed horribly or something. So she would say, look how they dressed us for the beach. And they used to laugh about it. The sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter, both wry with the labored ease of loss. This is the most important line in the poem. The sea holiday was her past. So if you look at from the point of view of the mother, the sea holiday was her past that she cannot get back. And for the poet or the speaker, mine is her laughter, the laughter of her mother when she used to look at the snapshot. That is a thing of the past because I've told you the mother is not there in the present. So just like the sea holiday was a thing of the past for the mother's laughter is a thing of the past for the poet. Both wry with the labored ease of loss. This line you have to understand very nicely. Wry is a type of dry smile. And this smile is not a smile of happiness. There's a tinge of sadness. When you remember your past, you do feel a sense of sadness because you will never get it back. So all your happy days or something that you have, or your happy memories that you have of the past, you will never get those days back. So both here refers to the poet and the poet's mother. Both wry with the labored ease of loss. Here, wry, I've told you, is a type of dry smile. It comes with a tinge of sadness. What they are sad about is the mother is sad about losing her youth, and the poet is sad about losing her mother. But slowly and gradually they have accepted it. So when you have to deal with loss, first stage is denial, but slowly you ease into it. but that is a very difficult thing to do. That's why it's called labored ease. You ease into it, but with much difficulty. So this is the labored ease of loss. You learn to accept your loss, but very slowly and gradually. You ease into it, and it is a very difficult process. And whenever you remember your past with some sadness, there will be a very dry type of smile on your face. So, this is the meaning of the line. Now, she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived. Now, it has been a long time since the speaker lost her mother, and she is nearing old age probably. So, she is nearing that age when she lost her mother. And of this circumstance, there is nothing to say at all. It's silence, silences. And now she is herself at a stage when she is missing both her mother as well as her youth. So, of this situation, of this circumstance, there is nothing to say at all. It's silence. So here the poet cannot go on further about it because she has nothing more to say. It's silence because now she doesn't know how to deal with this. The loss of her mother as well as the loss of her youth. So that's all. Thank you.